Welcome to the podcast, everyone. This episode of Radio Axekick is brought to you by Gamma Lab G Fuel. Don't ask me why it's G.
Just Gamma Lab.
No, it's actually supposed to be Gamer Fuel, I think. But anyways.
That, just for clarity's sake, is a fake sponsor because reasons. Because Jeff loves to just look at random stuff on his desk and, it's a sponsor.
Pokemon Black sponsoring us.
Sponsored by Acer. They make great screens.
Sponsored by Xbox, because it's broken.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, though. It really does suck.
We won't get into this just yet, but anyways, sponsored by Xbox, because it's broken. Like our schedule.
Right now, I'm just looking random like pictures for the background for this right now. There's a guy who has made a sword of like freaking Super Nintendo games and like Shield, and it's ladies, please hold your orgasms.
Oh God.
Ain't no
Sorry, I think my orgasm
sandwich when she's gone.
I think my orgasm just hit. Like full fucking force, just nothing stopping, straight through the wall.
Yeah, I think we should end that one right there. And there's a fat kid at McDonald's. You gonna eat that chair?
Oh God, not that one. I've seen that one. That'd be funny as hell, though. You gotta admit.
Oh, I'd laugh. Alright, so welcome back. Episode, 3 now?
I believe it is episode 3.
A little later than I would have hoped.
Episode 1 was with what? You, OJ, and I?
It was everybody. Brandon joined in like halfway.
That's right. Brandon joined in about halfway. And OJ sounds like he's about to join in halfway.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
He's hanging out, isn't he? By hanging out, he's meaning he's got his cock out in his hand, right?
So right now, just real quick, we're gonna cut because I gotta go do something for my mother real quick. So, be right back.
BRB, bitches.
Anyways, welcome back. Sorry about that. I was my mom wanted to show me what she was watching just for laughs, like best of. It was a trio singing. It was just like a love song type thing, like I'm gonna make sweet love to you, baby. Okay. Right after I beat this level.
Is it like the English Just for Laughs? Or no, okay, no, never mind. I was thinking the Just for Laugh gags.
No, and that's French.
Well, the Just for Laugh gags appears on always appears on comedy, but still but
it's made in Quebec.
I know, but they suck.
I never liked gags.
No, I don't find they're good. I find the original Just for Laughs are pretty kick-ass.
Yeah, just the comedians themselves.
Yeah, Brent Butt and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Corner Gas. I mean,
I wish. Anyways,
get flown out there every week to go shoot a new episode.
That would be awesome. Too bad they don't make them anymore.
Who knows? They might make another movie sometime soon. Never know.
That'd be interesting. All right, so on to the first few topics. First thing I gotta say though, I just watched the Fast 7 or the Furious 7 or whatever the fuck they're calling it now.
It's Fast 7.
Yeah, the new. I watched like the trailers for it. I didn't think they could make The Rock seem more badass, but they did. Have you seen it?
I have not. I've actually seen that car show that I watch on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
They actually got invited to LA for the premiere of the trailer, okay. And then they got invited to the mechanic who makes the cars for the movies.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
But
definitely some sick stuff there, man.
Yeah, I might actually watch it. Anyways, back on what I was saying. I don't think they could have made him seem more badass, but then this trailer showed up. There's a scene in it where he has a cast on his left arm, and he looks at it and he goes, "Daddy's got to go to work," and just flexes and arcs his arm and just breaks the cast and just slips it off.
Jesus.
Then, like 2 scenes later, he's walking down the street with a minigun.
Jesus.
It's Murphy. Like, fucking really? What the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
Jumping cars out of planes and shit. That was my thing. Just breaks out of the cast. Daddy's gotta go to work. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I just wanted to bring that one up because it's just funny to me. Plus, it's like, could you see more badass? And out of a cast, suddenly made again. All right.
Suddenly, badass meter.
Yeah, badass meter just went off the scale. Anywho, first thing I want to talk about is, well, any games we've been playing. Oh, also, today on this one, me and Jeff again, as you've probably established by this point.
Woohoo!
Yay. What kind of games have you been playing since the last one?
What do you mean since the last time I played?
Since the last podcast.
Um,
You can go over real quick and explain.
I'm trying to think of a good way not explain it, but just flat out just say it. Destiny was not meant to be. My Xbox was not meant to last longer than my PlayStation. Clearly, it dead as hell. Red Ring of Death.
Or
Piece
the
of shit.
equivalent of it.
Nah, not the equivalent. It's downright Red Ring of Death.
Yeah, no, but there's no. We established this, and the slim fucking chair is lowering again. Sorry about the audio right now.
Yeah, the Slim doesn't exactly have a red ring of death. It's just a
Yeah.
red light in the center, and the screen tells you like E79 or whatever. And I got E79 and E71. So I pretty much haven't been playing too much on Xbox. Actually, this morning I was playing on PlayStation Home actually,
Okay.
and as well I've been
Isn't
playing.
that going down?
I don't know.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
think
that's
so.
going down. I'm
I don't think
pretty.
so. There's a
No,
hell
they
of a
did.
lot of people.
No, it is. It's I remember it now. It's
When's
going down or something like they're bringing down the servers or whatever.
when's that supposed to happen?
I don't remember,
Because
but I know it's a thing.
there's still a shit ton of people in there.
Yeah, but I know it is like it's not going to be around for much longer.
Well,
Okay,
haven't
stupid chair right now is pissing me off.
just got insanely close to the mic.
I know because I came in like this and then I left it.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
I came in like I'm wrecking ball. No.
I'm actually gonna search that up real quick because I want to see.
I'm like 95% sure that it is like the servers are done. Like they're stopping soon.
PlayStation Home has been serving the PS3. It will be officially taken down March 31st, 2015.
Yeah, there you go.
It's actually like, considering what it is, it's not bad at all, to be honest. Like
Um,
it's
I wouldn't know. I've never checked. I've never involved myself with it or anything like that.
basically it's kind of like a excuse me. It's basically I'm trying to think of it. Like a giant online, like a MMO sort of thing. I guess you could say.
I,
You
I
walk
I know what
around.
it is. I've just never been like.
It's
Meh.
not bad at all. Not gonna lie, it's not bad, but there's some things that they could definitely work on.
Yeah.
But apparently now that they're gonna shut it down on PS3 and it's gonna be to open on PS4 instead.
Hmm.
Kind of blows, but tis what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing I wanted to talk about was how do you feel about exo zombies?
I was gonna say, back up one second. What have
Okay.
you been playing since the
Oh right,
last?
I forgot about that. I've been playing Dying Light. I've been playing Dying Light. We got back on Rust.
I've been playing
Uh,
H1Z1, which I still gotta get you guys into some one of these days.
I will eventually. I also played and beat Far Cry 4 in that time period.
Hmm.
Finished Metro last night, finally. Whenever I stopped recording that one, I just stopped playing it. Period. So I beat that. I beat Far Cry 4. I'm playing Dying Light. I have not touched my Xbox since yours fried. And
What's
Minecraft
fried? Oh, since
since
mine
yours.
fried, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering you were on the same night mine fried.
Yeah, I know.
GTA 5 online, yay! Freezes. Okay, nothing serious. Turn
Happy
it off. Turn it
for
back on red light. Fuck! Fuck!
Son of a gun.
No, it wasn't son of a gun. It was motherfuck.
Yep.
You
And
can
like
censor this all if you want. I don't care.
it's way too much effort that I'm willing to put in. Yeah, and Minecraft as usual. That's nothing new.
As per the usual schedule of Minecraft.
Yep. All right, so back to what I was saying. Your opinion on exo zombies? Before we get into this, note we do not either of us own an X. None of us.
Neither of us own an Xbone.
It's also on 360 though. But point being, we own Advanced Warfare. I almost said World at War. Advanced Warfare on PC, and at the time of recording this, the DLC is not out yet. It's mostly like YouTube videos and reactions like that, and just stuff I've seen and just knowing what it is. Anyways, proceed.
I'm interested to. It looks decent, but I think it's just gonna take a little getting used to with the exo abilities and all that stuff. Because as far as I'm aware, although the exosuit is free, you need to have that exosuit to get like Jug and all that stuff, which is not even what's it called? Exo Health, Exo Medic,
I don't know actually that. In all honesty, I don't know that many details.
It's not called like Revive and all
Yeah,
that stuff. It's
it's not
called like
called.
Exo Medic is Revive, Exo Health is Jug.
Yeah,
I haven't really seen anything for speed or double tap yet.
I haven't watched much gameplay on it. I've seen a couple people's like first impressions and watched like the reveal trailers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But as far as I'm aware, you don't get the exosuit off the bat.
No, you have to go to a room, but it is a free pickup exosuit
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it's kind of like you work to it, kind of like what the mystery box was for ever.
Yeah.
You just ended up where it's supposed to be. So
Well, the thing with the thing now is that um, it doesn't like it kind of tells you where it is as well again.
mhm.
It's not a thing of look up at the sky and you see it.
Yeah,
It's more of a thing of look on the map and it tells you exactly where it is.
yeah. One thing I am totally impressed by, and I love the fact that it's like that, is you know how there's the four characters, right?
Yeah.
John Malkovich is in it. Do you know who John Malkovich is?
Yeah.
I fucking love that he's a character in that. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, he's a character in there?
Yeah, he's the janitor dude.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah.
Who's the chick that's in there as well?
I think she's the voice actor and character model for what's her name? She was in Mass Effect. You know what? I'm actually gonna double check so I don't get my facts wrong. So
There's
uh
such thing as facts?
so zombies cast. There it is.
You know, if we were a little bit more chill with doing the podcast, like I no joke, I'd probably be on fucking H1Z1 right now, just playing while we're recording.
Yeah. Rose McGowan. See, I personally asked you that because it's the whole distraction thing of doing something else.
There's no such thing as squirrel.
Yeah, so the actors are John Malkovich, Rose McGowan, John Bernthal, and Bill Paxton.
Ooh, Bill Paxton. Oh fuck.
That's
They
it.
mean business.
Again, okay, so I don't think it is. Let's see, what kind of movies has she been in? I'm trying to find something that we would know. The Black Dahlia. Okay, she was in Machete. She's been in like some not slasher flicks, but some more hardcore stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, I say hardcore, like she was in Conan the Barbarian, Dead Awake, Machete, 50 Dead Men Walking. She was in Grindhouse, Death Proof, and Terror Planet. Death Proof.
Oh okay.
That's what I was talking about when we were playing Cards Against Humanity. The chick with the shotgun for a leg, it's Death Proof. Or
Okay.
Planet
Okay.
Terror,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Grindhouse. It's one of the two.
Okay. I understand now.
Yeah, okay, so it's not who I thought it was. It's my mistake.
Thought it was Natalie Portman.
No, you just love quoting that one.
Nah, not really.
Plays in Once Upon a Time. She was in Law and Order. Nip Tuck. Wow, I haven't heard that in a while.
Nip Tuck.
Yeah, it was so. did the show about surgery. Now here's the real question: who's John Bernthal?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find out.
Oh, that's good that you're gonna find out.
Oh,
Congratulations.
fuck him. Okay, yeah. He was in. He played in Fury. I'm trying to figure a movie you might know. Have you seen The Wolf of Wall Street?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
I think I bought it. Hang on. And there goes the Xbox remote.
Timber.
Yeah, that's because it was plugged in. I was trying to, for like the 2 seconds the Xbox actually did work, and I tried to start up SSX, and I was gonna play it, and it was like, my remote died, so I plugged it in, and then it then stopped working again, and I'm like, fuck. Anyways,
Okay, that's where I recognize him from. He was in The Walking Dead. It's the guy who played Shane.
I never seen Walking Dead TBH because I don't have Netflix.
No, you don't need it. Okay, no. I'm looking at him. It's like, where do I recognize him from? It's Shane from Walking Dead. Which is ironic that he is in a zombie DLC.
That's probably why he's in a zombies DLC. But I'm probably, honestly, well, depending on if it's just you and I'm gonna debate. But if it's like you, OJ, and I might just say fuck it and buy the season pass.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna try the DLC first. Because I don't know if I will. Because sure, you save a bit of money, but it's meh.
I'm honestly tempted, but the thing is, let's be honest. How many times in the past few months have you or I, picked up Advanced Warfare and played it? Let's be honest.
No, but let's be honest here. What's the one thing that any Call of Duty game that we ever play, what was the one thing that usually got us on?
Fucking zombies.
Exactly. Like, I've never really been one for the regular multiplayer. I've always been the zombies. Like, I love zombies. I've loved zombies since freaking day one.
What I'm probably gonna do is, now that my Xbox is dead, I'm probably gonna just say screw it, trade in all my games, and see if there's I'm actually just gonna pull up the price of it on Steam right now.
Random subject about stuff like that. Guess what Brandon found in his apartment?
A dead body.
Sega Genesis.
Wait, what?
That's what I said. He has a Sega Genesis in his apartment.
Where does he have games for it?
Apparently he's got like 3 games.
I will fucking buy it from him. I don't care. I will buy it.
I said that already.
What did he say?
Yeah, he said probably not. Because he's got to check if it's his stepbrothers.
If it's his stepbrothers?
Yeah. If it's one of theirs. And if not, he's probably going to keep it. But
does he even know how to use a Sega Genesis?
Yeah, you're asking stupid questions, Jeff. Love you, Brandon.
That fart was bubbly. So,
but no,
as of right now, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is still $65 on Steam, and Black Ops 1 is still $44.
Again, fuck that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like, the thing is, I would honestly consider getting it again just so I can play again. But at the same time, you and I both have World at War, and we have all the DLC maps came free with it.
That's the thing. If the only reason I got World at War was for. Sorry, give me a sec. Excuse me.
It has some base to it.
Thank you. Was for custom zombie maps, but again, the thing is, I'm looking at Advanced Warfare and the DLCs for it. 4 Exo Zombies. Basically how I've looked at every DLC for zombie maps ever. I don't give a shit about the multiplayer maps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in it for the zombies. Like, I will pay that money for zombies mode. Like, I do not care. And
the thing with zombies is it's got so much replay in it.
That's exactly why. And you're saying, like, how often have we played? I'm looking at it right now. I've played 90 minutes of Advanced Warfare.
Something that I'm probably going to or I'm gonna like, actually, is one of the multiplayer maps. It looks really cool because it's
talking about the clown one, or
Yeah, the clown one. It shoots fucking bombs out of its head, and you can pick it up and throw it like a grenade, and it blows up on contact. Looks sick.
It looks interesting, but God knows I'll be playing the zombies mode, and that's why I'm considering the season pass because I would play, but that's why I want to play the first one to see which one is it more reminiscent of. Because I've seen reviews like I told you the other day that they say it's reminiscent to like World at War and Black Ops Zombies. Because Black Ops 2 wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
Well, Black Ops 2 was fun, but
No, but I
it
mean like the
it
zombie
lacked
mode.
that like first the proper survival style was kind of lost because
Yeah, because of like the
the entire
FTLs.
map was basically opened up. It wasn't like okay, you have to.
Wasn't there just transit? I feel like no. There. Oh yeah, no. These
Yeah,
were the
there was survival, but you were either
no
stuck on the
no.
farm or the like any of the other
Yeah, no.
things.
What I mean with that is I'm thinking like how many zombie maps, but there wasn't a handful of them. I only remember the one where there was like the old western city and the transit. I don't remember any of the other ones. I'm actually gonna look it up now.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're talking about DLC. Basically,
Yeah.
there was transit, but every little town in there, except for the diner, you could do survival in.
Yes, but there were other maps. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then there was the western one. There was the I think it was Japan. Like the buildings were collapsing on each other and stuff like that. It's like a post-apocalyptic Japan or something. Then there was
Give me a sec. I'm actually looking it up now.
there was World War One. You go back to the beginning.
Yes, yes, I remember that one.
That's basically how they all were.
Here it is. Uh,
Oh, prison.
Mob of the Dead,
Yes.
Buried, and Origins is what the maps were. Besides the original one, Green Run, I think it was. Yeah, Green Run.
No, it's
Yeah, it's Transit.
Transit is Green Run. I
Yeah,
thought Green Run was just the bus station.
Green Run is the 12th map in Zombies game mode in the main location of the Zombies mode. It is the
Hmm.
main location of Zombies mode. Transit in Call of Duty.
Ah,
Yeah. Um, Transit. I don't know. I played a decent amount of Transit, but it wasn't amazing. I played Mob of the Dead a handful of times. Seemed interesting, but meh. Buried, I played more times than I probably needed to, and I played a decent amount of Origins only because it was more interesting to me.
wow.
I felt like my issue with the newer ones though was it was too objective based for me. I liked where you could just sit there and shoot stuff and not care about anything. I was like, oh, we got to turn on the power to turn on this, to turn on that, to turn on this, to turn on that, to turn on this. It's like I missed when it was we need the power, connect the teleporters. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, those were fun because, like you said, turn on the power, then you had the traps and stuff. Now it's like, okay, we're gonna make a
You got to get
makeshift
the
wind
part for
turbine.
this. We got to get the parts for that, and it's like I miss the old stuff.
Yeah,
Like my favorite maps will forever be like the original ones, like fucking Dire Eyes and Nacht der Untoten and Shinonuma and Verrückt. Fuck, I played the shit out of Verrückt.
yeah,
But
Derice
even
and all
yeah,
that shit.
yeah,
You
even
said Die Rise is actually the map in Black Ops 2, by the way.
yeah, sorry,
BT dubs.
Derice isn't no, isn't it Dire Eyes or Dire
No,
Eyes?
Die Rise is the skyscraper map in Black Ops 2. Derice is the original, the fourth and final expansion map of World at War.
Hmm. Oh, whatever. My mistake. I will admit it. My mistake.
You
Uh,
are mistaken.
but even like Kino and Five and this. Oh, I loved Ascension. Kino 5 Ascension. Call of the Dead was not bad, but I didn't like the addition of what is his name, Romero.
Eh,
I feel it was just a random like that. I felt it was unnecessary. Like I wish there was an option to like you can play with Romero, you can play without Romero. But
yeah, but
it did add a little more interesting to it. Like it did make it a little more interesting.
it did add that new aspect to it, which is kind of what they were,
Yeah.
I guess, what they were going for. Because what came out after Call of the Dead?
Shangri-La.
Yeah, Shangri-La, and
Shangri-La was a good one.
again they had that big ass boss dude. Well, not boss
Nope,
dude. They had that
not
big ass
Shangri-La.
dude. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had that big
yeah,
dude who ran
that
around.
napalm zombie. That's all they had. That was like
No, they actually had some. Didn't they have a giant fucking Bioshock looking thing that was running around?
no, that's Origin.
Okay, no, I thought there was something else.
Nope, there was
Because I know there was
There was
Napalm Zombie.
Napalm,
There's the
Shriekers, and
Screamer.
Monkeys. That's all there was in that.
There was Napalm, Screamer.
Yeah, and zombie monkeys. That's it.
I thought there was something else. Anyways,
A Moon I enjoyed, but at the same time there was parts of it I didn't like the fucking scoops that could pierce a hole and you'd run out of air.
the thing with Moon was it was good, but it wasn't so good.
I don't know. Like I said, there's aspects of it I liked and I didn't liked.
The thing is, I find
Liked and
like,
didn't liked.
personally, I find they're getting a little too complicated.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
could you imagine if you could like transit without the bus, bring the communities a little closer together, and be able, like run between them
yeah.
to like just plain out survival, not none of this like,
Mhm.
okay, we're gonna get this to build a wind turbine to do this to do this to do this to do that, you know?
Yeah. On the subject of Die Rise, I find it now and I remember it now. That I enjoyed. I enjoyed Die Rise because it was a very straightforward map.
Yeah,
And it was very like you had the different levels and blah blah blah, but there wasn't like a secondary goal in it. That one was purely survival,
exactly.
and I enjoyed that.
Which honestly, I might, since the Xbox kind of bricked, I might shell out and actually reinvest in it on PC.
I don't know if I will. I doubt I will.
The thing is,
I'm gonna see how Advanced Warfare is before I make any judgments on purchasing older stuff personally. Because again, knock on wood, mine's still fine.
yeah, knock on wood. Actually, knock on your Xbox first.
Let's not. I might jiggle something loose or hit it to the ground. Let's not.
Fine, I'll hit mine for you.
There you
go. Just see it like it turns back on perfectly fine. Like the fuck?
It was so simple.
I still laugh at um how it just all happened there.
Yeah, it was so random.
Yeah, it was random as fuck.
But that's my honest opinion. I'll buy the standalone DLC if I enjoy the zombie mode. Then I will buy the season pass.
Yeah,
But that's just gonna be it.
I'm
Beyond that,
honestly, I'll if you buy the standalone, I'll try standalone.
I was
But
yeah I was gonna say I'm buying the DLC one way or another. If you want to wait, try it, and then see from there. You can do that. I mean, we do live in the same area.
well, you live what, two
Two
blocks
blocks
away?
away.
That's a far distance, man.
Well, I don't know if you can squeeze that with your truck there.
The gas, it'll take me about
I think you'll
$2
burn.
of fuel to get there.
I think you'll burn more gas warming your truck up in this weather than actually driving to my place.
Probably.
That's a scary thought.
No, you know what the funny part is?
What?
It's just you know how everybody's like all like, oh, gas is so expensive and all this stuff.
Hmm.
When gas was like $1.40 a liter up here, um, I remember you remember the government got a hold of my father about
No, actually.
putting they got a hold of him and because he's got a newer vehicle, he's got that 2012 Silverado.
Yeah.
He's got they wanted him to put in or like it's trying to think of how to explain even though it's so easy to explain and I just remember it. It's basically a little computerized box
Mm.
that's connected to satellites and all this bullshit. You
Yeah.
plug it into your vehicle using the OBD2 port.
Yeah.
And you drive it around, and it basically gets your gas mileage and everything. Tells you how much fuel in dollars you use, so you can adjust like the cost of fuel per liter.
Okay.
So, excuse me, it it shows you that. It shows you how many miles per gallon, how fast you're going, and everything, like the whole nine.
Jeez.
It was pretty cool.
Did he end up doing it or?
Yeah, he did it. Basically, from this was summer though, by the way.
Yeah.
But from
Don't
his
say.
house,
Yeah, I was gonna say don't say any actual places.
no, from his place to Walmart, literally, probably, I think it was like 50 cents. 50 cents to 75 cents.
Wow.
It's really, I understand fuel's expensive at $1.40 a liter, but let's be honest. Even my truck actually burns less on the highway than my dad's.
Yeah.
Although
Still.
worse, although my truck is supposed to be rated lower in miles per gallon than his.
Yeah, but see, the thing about any of those miles per gallon thing is it's under ideal conditions. Perfectly flat road, no engine problems whatsoever, no wind, a temperature of like 20 degrees Celsius, like partial cloud cover,
But here's the
no
thing.
antenna, just like it's ideal conditions.
Here's the
And
thing.
you are
When
never going to achieve those in the real world, ever. The
but let
stars could freaking align with the planets, and we could have a meteorite kill a second Hitler, and it still wouldn't happen.
I'll put it to you this way though. When I first got my truck, I was looking up some specs on it, like fuel efficiency wise. Depending on where I looked, it varied so heavily. Apparently,
That's the
I
thing.
looked I looked at one place. It said 18 miles per gallon in town and like 24 on the highway or something. Another place I looked said 24 or 26 in town, 32 on the highway. I don't know about my in city, but I know that on the highway between here and no, should I give the name of the community? It's an hour and 15 minutes away. Polar Bear.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You could have just stopped at the hour and 15. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Basically, an hour and 15-minute drive from where we live down the highway. 33 miles per gallon. Cost me $7 from here to there. About 33 mpg. That's better than what's advertised when I first like on the websites and stuff.
Seriously, I drive 2 hours away and it costs me like $20. What the hell?
Yeah, same. 2 hours away, $20. Uh,
If you drive an hour and a quarter and you burn 7 and you go to 2 and it burns 20, you something wrong there, bud.
yeah, but it also
Eh.
depends. It also depends on the trip though, because that trip, I literally I did not pass anybody because everybody was going the same speed. Usually when I go 2 hours away, I'm passing people because they're doing either 20 under, they're doing they're doing 80, 90, 70, you know, because as soon as some of the transport drivers see snow, oh my God, we have to slow down.
Yeah, and then you got the exact other side. Snow, fuck it. Boom, boom.
Yeah, but literally when I actually in the middle of winter that last day that we had like minus 40 on
Mm-hmm.
that I went to Timmins.
Mm-hmm. I gotta have to blur that one out.
You don't have to.
Fine.
It's up to you. It doesn't really matter because it's not like we said the town we live in and shit.
Yeah, true.
But anyways,
Yeah,
going
that is still
there,
pretty far away, so never mind.
yeah, going there for work. Uh, it at minus 40, mind you, I do have a few things in front of my radiator to keep it a little extra warm. um, I paid, what was it when I showed up at the gas station? I think it was like 18. No, it was like 17 or $18 of fuel.
Hmm.
Actually, no, because it was under a dollar at that time, or no, it was still just over a dollar. It was about 15 or $16. Sorry. And usually, you know what I mean? Like I still, and that's quite a distance actually.
Hmm.
I don't even remember what the subject was, but fuck it.
I don't know, but we somehow went from zombies to gas mileage. I'm not 100% sure how that happened, actually.
I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to listen to the recording back later and be like, "The fuck did we do?"
There was a jump somewhere. Oh, I remember. I remember what it is. I remember how we got to this. Okay. Remind me to tell you later.
Just tell me now.
Because I said the zombies thing. Then I said you can try it. It's not like we live far away.
Oh
And
yeah,
then I
and we
said
started talking. Okay,
you'd
yeah,
burn
yeah,
more gas warming your truck up in our -40 weather than actually driving here.
okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's what it was.
Yeah, good segue. Good segue.
Yeah, random ass segue. Holy crap.
Hmm. Segue that filled about 4.5 to 5 minutes of time space. Fuck yeah.
What are we at now? Like half an hour?
I don't know.
I think we're at about 35 minutes at this point.
I really don't know. I'm enjoying my beverage.
Sponsored by Beverage.
Sponsored by G Fuel.
I think I'm just gonna stick with sponsored by Beverage. That's our new sponsor, Beverage.
Sponsored by pizza.
Just generic things. Like, I don't know. Sponsored by. Yeah. Sponsored by Door. How about that? Yeah.
Sponsored by camera.
I'm so surprised you actually don't own a webcam.
I do.
You do? Sorry, it's not installed.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not installed.
I don't want to see your ugly face anyway. I see enough of it. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
Do I have to go over there and deflate your ego again?
What ego?
Hmm?
What ego?
Hmm. The one that I can see from here.
Sure, that's not OJ.
Yeah.
He is down the street from you.
This is blue. Yours is red. So
How does that make sense?
looks pretty red to me.
How does that make sense?
Cause reasons.
I was about to say reasons.
Yeah.
Fucking reasons. God, I
All right. Let's get back on topic.
Alright, you got a subject you want to talk about?
H1Z1.
Meh. I need to see more on it to make my decision whether or not I'm going to purchase it. Or I might just say, if it ever hits beta, I'll buy it. That's what I said with DayZ.
Yeah.
if it ever hits beta, I'll probably buy it.
Thing with for what you have seen, what do you think of it?
It's definitely interesting. Like I wouldn't mind giving it a shot. It's just one of those like I don't know. I'm not sure of my opinion of it. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
I will say this though, as a developer for the developer, great job because yes, the game is alpha phase. Yes, people are being retarded and stupid and fucking morons, but thank God you guys are actually patching the game. I mean, like not like taking 2 weeks to fix a little bug. You're patching it every second day. There's a patch.
Which at the same time can be a problem.
Well, the thing is,
I understand what it is. I'm just saying like too many patches. Like okay, fucking stop updating.
well, the thing is,
Look,
it is
there's like 3 zombies here.
like they did say, it is in the warning, pre-alpha phase game. First, or no, not pre-alpha. It is alpha phase game, and I'm just happy that they fixed a lot of the day one or first week issues, like like not being able to sign in. Some of the queues are still really stupid wait times. Like server shows low, but you still have to. You're still like fourth position in the queue, and you have to wait 20 minutes to log in, and it's like, what the hell is this coming from?
There's a decent amount of games like that though, just as a general standpoint.
I've never really hit one of those games until this one actually.
Hmm.
Um, I'm liking how the combat is.
Yeah.
I'm also liking the fact that zombies don't glitch through doors. Bohemia, get your shit together.
Shots fired.
I'm sorry, dude.
As my voice just went weird because of phlegm in my throat.
Is there a way to go on Steam and check the date that you bought a specific game?
I don't know.
Because I'm just gonna give a general ballpark. I bought DayZ on like day one of standalone, or sorry, week one of standalone, and I played it for a little while. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't play it like a shit ton. I played it a little while, and I since the time I started playing, congratulations, they haven't fixed the zombies that are still glitching through the doors. Like, come on. It's been I don't want to be rude or anything, but you you've made games before. I get that, it's an alpha phase game, but it shouldn't take you a year or whatever however long it's been to patch the doors so the zombies cannot run through a closed door. Like, thank God that you guys finally fixed them running through walls and stuff, but doors should work. It's a survival game. It's hard to survive if you have a zombie glitching through a door, just being like, "Oh hey, what's up?"
Doors should work. Jeff 2015.
Um, so I'm I'm happy with I'm okay, one more time. I'm very happy with H1Z1 so far. I'm gonna definitely be playing it a lot because, like I said, it's considering, or I remember telling you this actually. The difference between H1Z1 and DayZ. DayZ's gameplay is decent, but it has it has bugs to fix. H1Z1 is the menus.
Yeah, the menu system needs work.
Well, at the beginning, now they're a lot better than they were.
Okay.
I haven't played DayZ in a while, but every time I used to hop on DayZ just instantly into the game. You get into the game, but soon it's the gameplay that has problems.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
you
H1Z1,
get right into it, but after that, it's like,
yeah, H1Z1 kind of the complete opposite end of the spectrum. Like you've got like the server or the for from my experience during week 1 or tail end of week 1, the menus weren't that great. They had a lot of glitchy issues, I find. Um, the gameplay was pretty good, or not pretty good. The gameplay was great for an alpha phase game. The gameplay was really really nice, and that was just basically the only things I really had against the game was just I had a bitch of a time getting in.
I don't know, to me, it's just one of those games that just seems to, for lack of better words, I feel like there's a decent amount of hype for it right now, and I'm not actually sure if it's a good game or not.
The thing is, it's just like any other hype. Like
Yeah, no, I understand that, but what I mean with that is DayZ standalone had such hype around it. Oh my
yeah,
freaking
but the
god!
thing is,
I know, but that's
the
what I'm
mod
saying.
was perfect from what I understand.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there was such hype around it. Like, everybody's so excited for the standalone. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. Mod was amazing. This is gonna be amazing. And just as the weeks progressed, everything just went freaking negative. Like,
But the thing is, though,
things just went south, and I feel like that's gonna happen with H1Z1. I almost said H1N1. Yeah,
but the
swine
thing
flu.
is,
Everybody was really happy about that at first.
but the thing with H1Z1 as opposed to the DayZ thing is H1Z1 didn't have um, a predecessor to live up to. You know what I mean? Like it didn't have
In a sense, you
H1Z1
say
didn't.
that, but it's basically what happens with like Call of Duty and any other shooter that comes out. One gets compared to the other, and then it just becomes a fight over it. It's like it becomes PlayStation versus Xbox all over again. Because you'll
That
have
fight
the
never ended.
that's what I mean. It's that all over again, but with a different thing. And that's how I feel like. I'm guaranteed there's those dedicated Daisy fanboys. They're like, fuck H1Z1. And then there's the opposite, who are like, Daisy is shit, blah blah blah. This is so much better, yada yada yada. But
I'm
then
kind of
again, there's the argument with the whole H1Z1 where it was supposed to be free to play.
Yeah, that's the other thing. H1Z1 was or it is supposed to be free to play, and there was supposed to be no pay to win functionality.
There was supposed to be no microtransactions.
Or I just say pay to win because that's how everyone else called it.
Yeah,
But
but it's microtransactions.
there was supposed to be nothing like,
I,
hey, I want to spend $2 and get a crate drop. Here we go, and then you can get like a whole
Cha-ching.
bunch of good loot out of it. But in at least in recent, uh, not experience, but recent watching of videos, anytime that somebody calls in a crate drop and personal me playing the game, um, personal experience as well. When somebody calls in a crate drop, you can just see the flock of people going over there.
Yeah, well, it becomes kind of like Russ. It's like, drop good shit, let's go.
But the thing is, though, it also takes a hell of a long time to actually fall to the ground. That's the other thing.
Yeah, so a lot of
Not as
people,
not as long as Rust, but definitely a long time.
like, yeah, it gives a lot of people time to show up and be like, it's mine.
Yeah,
But
but it is
at the same time, then it becomes a waste of money.
well,
Because, no, but let's say you do that,
yeah.
and then you get killed by three guys, and then they take it. It's like, well, I just wasted that money.
Well, what I saw was somebody actually made a really good suggestion, and it was actually before I bought H1Z1. I was watching a review by of I guess he's not he's not a big company. It's just like a private, what you and I will do sometimes for certain games.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he picked up H1Z1 and he's playing it and he's saying, well, the reason people are hating it is because they went back on their word. They said there was going to be no microtransactions in the game, and then day of or release day, they're like, oh, we decided to add them in because it adds a new element or whatever the excuse was, and they said the guy flat out said, if you're going to charge us first off to be a part of the beta or the alpha phase to play your game, and then on top of that you're going to have microtransactions available, do what DayZ did. Instead of making it pay to win, because this is a zombie survival game,
Mm-hmm.
instead of making it pay to get good loot, why don't you make it paid for the game? Like DayZ was $21 at the time, and now it's up to 32, which still isn't a bad price. Anyways, um, H1Z1 $21 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting that out of the way. Sorry, 22.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy flat out said, if you're going to have microtransactions in the game, either then don't charge us for the game, or on the flip side, do what everyone's telling you to do, remove microtransactions, and just charge us for the damn game. I don't
See,
think people are going to mind paying $20 for that as opposed to you guys going back on your word about pay to win.
See, that's what it usually is though. It's either you pay the money and you get the full game and then DLCs and yada yada yada, or you have a free to play game with microtransactions.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this system works, and it's not a stupid system. But I like the approach of certain games when it comes to being a free to play and having that pay to win aspect, because some games have that section, or they have like specific servers where you can use that, and only people who have access to that stuff can get on those servers.
See, that
So
wouldn't be a
so
bad
it
idea.
becomes a more equal level. So if you go to like a public server where like people who are playing it free to play go on, example, and you bought the stuff, you don't have the chance to use it.
See,
But
that's
meanwhile,
not
if
a
you go
bad
on the server
system.
for it, it's there you go. There's some games that have that.
Well, that's not a bad system,
I'm
but
pretty sure
what
actually
people,
Unturned is one of those.
well, the big thing that people are complaining about is the fact that the developer originally like said flat out, we don't believe that microtrans or something along it was something along the lines of we don't believe that microtransactions would benefit the game in any way. So it's going to be a free to play zombie survival game with no microtransactions. Nothing was said about the topic until I believe it was the day before or the actual day following the midnight, like following the release. So it was like the day of release, sorry. And then they came out and said something like, we've made an executive decision to add them into the game. Well, that's what people are mad about. It's because, like, well, hold on a second. I'm
Yeah.
I was promised a game that didn't have microtransactions, and now you guys are turning around on release and saying we added them. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's mostly like going back on your word. Like suddenly
I
here it is, and it's like
I
what
think
the fuck there.
I think that's more than anything why people are a little butthurt about it. I think if they would have flat out said, well, why, like, if they would have flat out said, well, we're gonna add them because that's excuse me, that'll at least help us keep servers going and all this stuff. But especially right now, I get that it's in development and everything, but the game itself is $22 right now. I think
Mm.
having it or excuse me. I think the game being on or high up on the Steam best selling list, top selling list for pretty much since day one. I think they have quite a shit ton of money. I think it takes more than like 200 people buying the game to get you up on that list.
Yeah, no, definitely. But
So
going back on what we were saying about issues with it, though, my issue is exactly that. It's the fact that it's pay to play and it's pay to win at the same time. It's no,
yeah,
that makes no sense. Now
I
but it's trying to milk money out of so much that you're trying. Are you trying to make a good game or are you trying to make money? Because one will get you more money than the other one.
well, the thing is, DayZ, in my opinion, did it right. Just like the other guy said, they did it right. They just said, you know what? Here's the game. It's a zombie survival game. Here's how much you have to shell out to buy the game, and there you go. They didn't sugarcoat anything. They didn't say, well, we're not gonna have this, and then put it in. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like
Exactly. They were straightforward with it. They're like, it's alpha. It's like this. Blah blah blah.
this, and just not to add anything else, but originally in the first few days of H1Z1, as far as I saw at least, when you got H1Z1 for the $22 or the 45, but we'll talk about that more in a minute. When you originally started with the basic H1Z1, you just got the game. You didn't get now they have you get 3 event tickets, which I have no fucking clue what that's for. You get 2 crates and 1 crate key. And then you could buy the premium edition that gets 25 event tickets, 3 airdrops, 6 crates, 4 keys to an exclusive aviator hat crafting recipe for $45.
And yeah, not worth the money. I find.
Well,
It
let's be
depends who you
honest.
talk to more than anything there. But
Let's be honest. What the fuck's the event tickets for? I still don't even know. Um, the crates, I have to look into that. I don't think I have them.
mm.
The crate key, as far as I know, is for like locked crates of specific loot. Airdrops, really, that's just they do have very good stuff in them sometimes, but at the same time, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, really?
Yeah. No,
And
that makes it. It's. I'd still think it's a little bit of a waste of money though, but
mhm.
it depends how committed you are to the game, like anything else.
The thing is, I only went with the base model because I knew exactly that. I was like, I don't want to pay I don't want to pay money to get this extra stuff. Like, sure, an airdrop's gonna be nice, but let's face it, at some point in the game, you're gonna die, and then that extra money that you just spent on a crate drop that came in and dropped you an M4. Let's be honest. Congratulations,
Was it
you
really
just spent
worth? Was it really worth it?
basically you just spent an extra $20 just to lose your shit in a few minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually just for fun. I'm looking at reviews. There's a total of 14,700 on Steam reviews, and it's mixed. Uh, there's almost 5,000 negative, almost 10,000 positive. Most of the people that are voting negative, are complaining about the kill on sight rules, which that's how survival games have always been in my experience, kill on sight.
Generally, yeah. It's very rare.
Um, they're they're saying like similar to DayZ, they're complaining that everything is. They're saying basically everything that a survival game is for.
Mm.
Running around. Like I get you find loot and then you die. It's frustrating, but at the same time, welcome to a survival game. Not
Yeah.
everybody's gonna live more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
In first my first few weeks of H1Z1 have been just that, barely surviving.
Yeah.
Log in, start playing, dead. Some dude beat me with a stick. Congratulations. Got into a fist fight with a guy.
Yeah.
Died.
You got into
You
a
know,
fist fight with a guy, then suddenly a guy with a machete came out of nowhere.
that's basically it. I am glad that there's no hackers in this game as well, but for another time.
Yeah.
But the game, it's nothing. Graphically, it's nothing spectacular, but it is still a great looking game. It's a
Hmm.
great playing game. Like, welcome to survival games, people. You run around, you fucking die. Congratulations.
And on that note, I think that's going to be an episode. We're a little bit under an hour right now, I do believe, or in and around an hour. On that cynical note about survival games and people's opinion on it, thanks a lot for listening and watching. If you're watching the video, if you're just listening, thanks a lot. I'm not giving any, general time for the next one, because every time I do, it never happens. Any parting words, Jeff, for this?
Nipples.
All right then.
What, did you want me to go with something better and say nipple blades?
We play way too much Cards Against Humanity.
Nah, not really.
You want to do? You want to just end it here? Say goodbye to the people.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we'll get another one of these up sometime soon there, feller.
It just slowly went southern. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see. We'll get to you next time.